everybody. This is an update coming to you after I have filmed the video that you are about to see. I wanted to let everybody know that one of the pets that we have had in a few of these episodes has passed on. Her name is Fresca Sprite. She was the first cat my wife and I adopted. We rescued her from a shelter, and that was 11 years ago. She passed away this weekend at the age of 12. So please join me in this moment of silence. There will be a picture of Fresca with her birth and death date. So thank you, and thank you for taking this moment of silence, and thank you, and watch the episode. And welcome to another, hey everybody, welcome to the first of two unboxing type things. I'm going to combine these together, make one long video, because this one's going to be fairly short. So first off, thank you to Sean Clark for this stuff that I got from an auction. So I appreciate it, and it'll be going up soon. So after this will be the unboxing of Vinegar Syndrome movies. So I appreciate that. So let's begin. So I won some stuff at an auction. Let's go through them. First thing, this is a Japanese Pacific Rim keychain that lights up. I don't remember how it lights up, but this lights up. I got this for my wife. She's going to be super happy. So next we have a, if I can open it, we have a, there we go, and there we go. Next up we have a shirt. Now if this looks familiar, it's from Sean Clark's Horrors Hallowed Grounds on A Nightmare on Elm Street. And that should look familiar, so will this next thing. Oops, let's just be careful. This is the lanyard Sean wore on Horrors Hallowed Grounds. Now, while we're on the subject of Horrors Hallowed Grounds and Sean Clark, I'm a big fan. If you want to see the Nightmare on Elm Street episode, it is on the Never Sleep Again documentary, I believe. It's on disc 2. So pop that in, watch the Horrors Hallowed Grounds. You will see the Sean Clark pass, where, you know, the front of it says Sean Clark, and the back says, includes running in the hallways, which was one of my favorite jokes. Next up, we have, keeping it on Sean. So, at Horror Hound one year, he and the Heathens played. This would be almost, let's see, I think it says Horror Hound 2016. This is 4 years ago now. But this is a symbol from the Heathens when they played their show. It's autographed by all of them. Sean's down here at the bottom, I believe. So yeah, this is really neat. It's even labeled. Some of it's faded off because I've had this about 4 years. But I'm going to hang this up next to the shirt and lanyard, in probably above the TV that's in here. So next we have an autograph. I know it's riveting watching someone open something. I'm sure you can't hardly stand it. This will be edited out. I have no idea how I'm... The hey? The heck? Oh, there we go. There we go. So in here... Oh, sweet! Okay. So in here we have... It does say to Sean on it, I believe, but we do have W. Lee Carrington's autograph. W. Lee Carrington played the Quillion, I believe. So she's the monster in this. She was also a stunt double in Bride of Chucky. She was Tiffany. And then this is a certificate of authentication for it. So, yeah, I'm going to get this stuff all hung up when I can. Thank you again, Sean, and for creating an awesome show, Horror's Hallowed Grounds. If you can find any of the special features, if you see any of them, check them out. I know there's one on Creep Show. There's one on Creep Show. There's one on, I want to say Return, Night of the Creeps. There's one on Nightmare on Elm Street. There's one on Texas Chainsaw 2. Just a wonderful show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And if you like this, thank you. Coming up, we have Vinegar Syndrome and Severin releases, and Vinegar Syndrome in quotes because it's the stuff I can show on YouTube. We're going to start with Amazon. So these are two things I got from Amazon. The first one is The Wizard, starring that lovable scamp Fred Savage. That's right, Fred Savage from the Wonder Years. And this is what the Blu-ray looks like, the back. Now, this has a documentary. This has a commentary and a documentary and a whole bunch of stuff on the second disc. This is a 4K transfer. This will be the movie I review in April. So the first thing in April will be me discussing my tattoos. The second thing will be a review of this entire disc, special features and everything. Next from Amazon we have Doctor Who, Sylvester McCoy, the complete Season 3. Also known as, I think, Season 26. This is the final season of Sylvester McCoy. The final season of the original run of Doctor Who, actually. After that, it was the movie with Paul McGann. Now, this, I think, is the 4th or 5th box set they've put out. I have all the Blu-ray box sets. Now, one of the things I dislike is this set is not like the one they have in England. In England, it's a beautiful case. You get an insert. The features are the same. It's just nicer packaging, basically. Now there's an extended VHS version of Battlefield and The Curse of Fenric. There's an extended work print of Ghostlight. There's a brand new making of documentary on 30 years of Fenric, I believe. There's Life of John Nathan Turner, a feature-length look at the longest-running showrunner. A writer's room where the writers get together and discuss Season 26. Behind the Sofa. And how they brought a monster to life. Blu-ray trailers. Stuff like that. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. As mentioned, I have all the Blu-ray box sets so far. Plus, I have individual episodes and the animated episodes. I'm a big fan of the original series, which was 60 through like 86, 87, I believe. And my wife is a huge fan of New Who, which started in 2005, I think, and is still ongoing. So yeah, cool thing of Doctor Who. I probably will not do a Doctor Who review unless it's of the movie, because starting with the 60s and going through today, that would be a lot of episodes, and episodes are between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, because each episode is a story arc and it's a feature-length movie. So, or when you add all episodes together, it's a feature-length movie. So that'd be hard to do, doable, but hard to do. So now we're into the Severin stuff. So first thing, Intervision and Severin stickers. Alright. First movie, The Boys Next Door. And it's directed by Penelope Spheris. Apparently she also did The Decline of Western Civilization, and the movie right before she directed this one was Suburbia. Now this has Maxwell Caulfield of Grease 2 fame, and Charlie Sheen of Major League fame. Now, one of the special features is Blind Rage, and it's an interview with Stephen Thrower. Stephen Thrower's name will pop up a lot during this, but watching that, he goes through and talks about some of the subtext that he sees in it. Basically, these two are, the back says serial killers. They're not, they're spree killers. But, interesting movie. Also, Christopher McDonald from Happy Gilmore. And, heck, wait, Christopher McDonald, Happy Gilmore, and Grease 2. Because he and Maxwell Caulfield were both in Grease 2. Christopher McDonald was a T-Bird. Maxwell Caulfield was Michael. So, cool. Have not seen the whole thing yet. I was checking out special features on it just because Stephen Thrower, whenever I see his name, I usually watch that first, even if I haven't seen the film. So, yeah, Boys Next Door. Next up, we have Cries of Pleasure. Now, while this may look like an adult film, it's Lena Romay. You should get a hint of what it is. You probably can't see it because my finger's on it. If you can't see it, it says a film by Jess Franco. So, Jess Franco is one of my favorite filmmakers because of how fascinating he is. He would film movies in a week. So there are legitimately out there, while he's filming one movie or one movie had a rain delay, he's filming another movie and all this stuff would be done in a week. He's a very interesting guy. This was done with Golden Pictures and was never released in the U.S. before, at least as far as I know and as far as Stephen Thrower knows. Yes, Stephen Thrower shows up on this twice. Once as In the Land of Franco, where he tours various Franco landmarks. I have not watched that one yet. Another one, When Donald Met Jess and Lena, which is filmmaker Donald Farmer interviews Lena Romay and Jess Franco, part 1, and the tour is part 1 on this one as well. And then Jess Franco's Golden Years. That's what I watched. That's what told me that both Cries of Pleasure and A Night of Open Sex, which is the next one I'll talk about, both of those had a hard time being released. They were filmed, and he's not 100% sure if they actually released, like they were filmed, but he's not 100% sure if they were released to theaters or not. So yeah, Cries of Pleasure, Jess Franco film, I'm kind of interested in. Keeping on Jess Franco, Night of Open Sex, which is technically a sequel, maybe not. It's not really a sequel. They go together because they're both filmed in the islands. Now this has Land of Franco Part 2, When Donald Met Jess and Lena Part 2, and The Night of Open Jess. So, this one I'm really looking forward to as well. I'm going to say I'm looking forward to all these, so I may repeat myself, I apologize. This one looks like it's a sex comedy crime film, at least from everything Stephen Thrower said, and from what the trailers look like, from what Stephen Thrower said, and from what some of the clips I saw of it look like. Again, Jess Franco, Night of Open Sex, interested in it. Sorry about that. Next up, we have Gwendolyn, or Gwendolyn, it's not going to say it. Does the disc say it? Aha! Or, as the disc says, The Perils of Gwendolyn in the Land of Yik Yak. So, this has Tawny Katane, the girl who shook her ass on Whitesnake's car. Yep, Tawny Katane. She was also in a Witchboard. She was also in Witchboard. This is her and Brent Huff in what looks like an Indiana Jones ripoff, from the trailers anyway. But this is a loaded disc. I mean, there's an alternate version, which is The Perils of Gwendolyn in the Land of Yik Yak. There's an audio commentary with director... Okay, I'm going to talk about this. The director's name is Justjaeckkin. I'm going to pronounce that just Jackin, and I don't think that's how it's pronounced. There's an audio commentary with Tawny Katane and Brent Huff. There's an interview with the director. There's interviews with costume and concept designers and comic book artists. There's an interview with an executive producer, interview with a production designer, Blu-ray promos with Tawny and Brent, an interview with the director from 2006, an interview with John Willie, the creator of Sweet Gwendolyn, a revealing Tawny Katane photo spread from French LUI magazine, and trailers. So this is a very loaded disc. The special features take up, I want to say, 2 or 3 menus, because it was a lot of features on this one. I was surprised. Next up, this I ordered from Vinsyn on sale, but it is not a Vinsyn film. It was in their staff picks. It was Ag Fuzz Lady Street Fighter, of the Street Fighter, not the video game, not the video game movie, although I'm fans of those too. But I'm a big fan of Sonny Chiba's films. I'm such a big fan that I also have Sister Street Fighter. Lady Street Fighter is in the same vein from what I understand. So I'm really excited to sit down, watch this. This also comes with a commentary. I watched a few of the trailers from the Street Fighting Vault, and that was kind of neat. They were all like karate, kung fu, action type films. And then there's a bonus movie, Revenge of Lady Street Fighter, and it was an unreleased sequel. So, neat. Now the last one. Jess Franco's 99 Women, the 3-disc edition. I ordered this from Vinsyn as well. This is a Blue Underground disc. This was also in their staff picks. Now, this has Stephen Thrower discussing how he got involved, how Jess Franco got involved. Stephen Thrower wrote a book on Jess Franco. I don't believe I mentioned that. That's why he pops up in a lot of Jess Franco stuff. Now, the neat thing about this, there's a booklet, but there's also the X-rated French version. So I'm kind of curious to see what the differences are. So, yeah. It says a notorious French version, too. So these were my pickups lately. These were my pickups lately. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's being safe, washing their hands and all that. To update you on what's going on with my channel. So, this should be going up this Friday, which I do believe is March 30th. It's, let me see what it actually is. No. Friday, April 3rd. Okay. So, what's going on? What's going on with my channel? Well, this will be going up April 3rd. So, April 10th, it's going to be me explaining the tattoos and why I have them and why I got them. Because I do think I have about 10 tattoos now. I originally was going to do that after I got my latest tattoo. However, with everything going on and with the virus and all that, my tattoo shop had to shut down. When I originally was going to get it, it was going to be on my birthday. I ended up with food poisoning, so missed it. They scheduled it for April. We have a shelter-in-place order, so they had to close down. Once everything reopens, I'm going to go get them, and then I'll probably show those off in a video as well. So, what's after showing off my tattoos? April 10th, my tattoos. After that, there's a week off, and then that next week will be me reviewing The Wizard. Including the special features, it'll be a complete review of the disc. So, I know sometimes I try to get special features in, sometimes I don't. This one I'm going to be able to. So, that way, that leaves more time in May for the Al Adamson set to get here. The Al Adamson set, once here, I will start reviewing those movies, starting off with Blood and Flesh, the documentary about him. And then, if you are a Patreon, starting next Thursday, so I believe that would be the 2nd, starting April 2nd or 3rd, they will be getting, if you donate $5 or more to my Patreon, you will get a review of all 12 Puppet Master movies, starting with Puppet Master 1, Thursday the 3rd. It's either Thursday the 3rd or Thursday the 2nd. One of the, whatever day that Thursday is. The day before, actually that would have came out yesterday, because this goes out on the 4th. So if you want to participate to Patreon, Patreons right now are watching. If you're a Patreon of $5 or more, you get to watch my review of the first Puppet Master. That went up yesterday. Now, if you donate now, you can I think you can retroactively go back and watch. I'm not 100% sure. But I am doing all 12 Puppet Master films. So, every other week, it is tied to my main show on YouTube. So, if this comes out on Friday, a Patreon video came out on Thursday. And so, once we're done with Puppet Master, I think it's going to be the Puppet Master series. It might be time for the Maniac and Maniac Cop series. So, we will see. And maybe just a Maniac Cop theme. Because I have Maniac, Maniac Cop 2, and Psycho Cop Return. So, that'd be fun to do. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. Checking out my stuff. I will see you guys next time.